I'm not a Rory, I'm not a Jordan Spieth or Ricky. I'm not those guys that are good enough to just go straight to the PGA Tour and stay there.
36-year-old Rafael Campos and his wife Stephanie stood at the edge. Emotionally, mentally, and professionally, quietly preparing to let go of a dream they'd spent years chasing.
I wasn't thinking of what else can I do when I lose my job, but I was thinking of, hey, maybe in a few weeks, I will have to sit down with my wife and figure out what the next chapter of my life could be. Myrtle Beach Classic, miscut. Charles Schwab Challenge, miscut. RBC Canadian, miscut, 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 miscut. It's a lot of cuts. A lot of cuts.
It was October 2024 when Campos sat in a rental car on the side of the road, weeping behind the wheel, with mounting debt and his first child on the way.
I called my wife. She saw that something was wrong. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I start crying. I'm like, man, I can't do this. I mean, I can't do it anymore. I'm about to lose my job.
En todo ese momento yo traté de ser la calma para él y tratar de explicarle, vamos a confiar, vamos a seguir batallando.
When a pro golfer misses a cut, he doesn't get paid, and Campos had missed 13 of his last 14 cuts.
You have to pay the expenses, flights, hotels, caddy, and everything. All of a sudden, I'm down $60,000. After 5 months, I'm down $100,000. People don't realize how much it truly affects when you're not doing well. Everything starts getting like on top of you, and you're like, wait. I just became completely depressed.
With just 2 tournaments left in the season and his daughter due in a week, Campos had dropped to 147th in the FedEx Cup standings. To maintain a PGA Tour card, he needed at worst a second-place finish in one of his last 2 events. Campos and his wife Stephanie faced a difficult decision.
Stephanie never quit on this. She's like, let's consider inducing. The due date was November 17th.
That created a dilemma. That was also the final round of the Bermuda Championship.
We're gonna try to induce November 11th, so you can give yourself the last 2 opportunities. This is her talking.
They would try to induce labor on Monday, November 11th. If everything went smooth, Campos could be there for the birth of his first child and still make his Thursday tee time in Bermuda.
Rules of the hospital are like, if she does not give labor before 8 o'clock tonight, you will not be able to take her on Wednesday back to your house. So now we had a timeline. Stephanie has to give birth before 8 o'clock so we can take her home.
Ya mi mindset era, ya que estamos aquí, vamos a hacer todo lo que podamos hacer para que la muchacha nazca, él la pueda ver, pueda estar con nosotros unos días y se pueda ir a Bermuda.
We start the process in the morning, horribly slow. Then it was really quick. Yeah, her water broke and she gave birth to a healthy, beautiful baby girl. Beautiful.
At 5:32 p.m. on Monday, November 11th, Paola Isabel Campos was born.
We got discharged around 2 in the afternoon on Wednesday. I got to the house with my baby daughter at 5 o'clock. I told Stephanie, I'm like, hey, can I take Paola to the room? I want to be with her for 20 minutes. And I'm holding her and just looking at her, and I'm like, what the heck are you doing, man? Like, how are you going to just stand up right now and go to the airport in 30 minutes?
Pero ya yo estaba como que te tienes que ir. O sea, yo di a luz a esta muchacha para que tú te fueras a jugar a Bermuda, así que te tienes que ir.
Campos only had minutes to spare. He would race to the airport for a 7 p.m. flight out of Puerto Rico, 2,500 miles of flying, including an overnight connection in Boston, and a flight to Bermuda on Thursday morning, landing with little sleep, no time for practice, and odds of 225 to 1 to win the tournament.
I think I started with a bogey. Almost shanked a 4-iron in the rough, hit it in the right bunker, get it out to like 2 feet, miss a 2-footer. I think that was my start.
Then, something shifted.
Rafael Campos, wow.
He shot a 9 under 62 on Saturday,
Rafael Campos buries that one.
vaulting into a tie for the lead heading into Sunday.
I wasn't even thinking about golf. I was happy. I had my family.
It's already been an incredible week for Rafael Campos.
I had a daughter on Monday, and it doesn't matter if I play bad. They don't care. You know, my wife doesn't care. My daughter won't care. So at the end of the day, if I end up losing my job, I lost my job, and I got a beautiful daughter and a beautiful wife back home just waiting for me to hopefully give them a hug. So I really don't care.
The stakes on Sunday, November 17th, were unimaginably high. If Campos could hold his lead and win, he would retain his tour card for 2 years, and he would win $1.2 million.
Ese era el día de nuestro due date original y yo como que sentí una magia especial.
Campos, eagle, jumping up to 18 under par.
As Campos reached the final hole of the tournament with a 2-shot lead, he says he remained in his routine, 1 shot at a time, mind focused, eyes forward.
I'm walking up 18, still have not looked at the leaderboard. All of a sudden, boom, the leaderboard flips and I see my name on top. And I already hit my 3rd shot, so I'm 4.5 feet. My eyes started getting teary, and for a split second, I'm like, wait, you still have to putt, man. You know, hold it together.
A life-changing week for Rafa Campos in Bermuda. A father on Monday, a PGA Tour winner comes Sunday.
It's been an unbelievable week. Best week of my life. After such a bad year, to have things kind of go my way, I'm just so happy, and I just can't wait to call my family.
Little did he know, he had also won an invitation that would fulfill a lifelong dream, an invitation to the 89th Masters at Augusta.
The Board of Governors of the Augusta National Golf Club cordially invites you to participate in the 2025 Masters Tournament to be held at Augusta, Georgia. The 10th event. I really can't wait to stand on that first tee box and create my memory. It will be my first major championship. I can't believe it's going to be at Augusta.